toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cardinals about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Broncos offense will have the ball first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this, you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Hand off from the shotgun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. To the air, it's Madsen. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Louisville's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Bates. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickey. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a... Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Got room to work. There he goes! He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against him. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll do it himself. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Got it behind the line. It's sticky. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. That's reeled in. It's Bates. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They just keep firing. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Looking left. It's complete. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Back's looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bates. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Got his man. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's Dickey. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Carter. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the tight end. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Fitz working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around.
There he goes to the left. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up... It's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Watson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing. He scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Finds his man. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown!
There was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing to running backs that could run great routes. That was a good one there on the angle route. He sold it like he was running to the flat, put his foot in the ground, cut back inside, crossed the defender's face, made it an easy throw and an easy first down.
You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The handoff to Johnson. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run from the shotgun. There he goes! And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Madsen. With the catch, it's Marshall. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Carter. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Dickey. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The short hands, it's Dickey. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Anderson. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Dropping back, it's Madsen. It's complete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll run the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, you got to wonder if the pressure got to the kicker. Fourth quarter down by 3, just did not get all of it. That's one he'd like to have back.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to breaks into the open.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,